Welcome, tribe and potential tribe members. I love y'all, I appreciate y'all, and I appreciate your patience. Okay, we're gonna see where the divine guides us to do this reading today. And, I love y'all. Not every day, not every message gonna be for you. You know what I mean? So take it as it resonates, okay? And I do feel this energy of the divine attracting more people. Therefore, we're going to get a wider range of messages, okay? So, divine, what are we doing here? What does my tribe need to know here? First out the gate, seeing past. Maybe a little difficulty putting the past behind you, accepting that certain things are behind you. Look at, we get the past again. It is a bit of a dimmer reading today, guys. Look at that purpose. But everything with reason. Look at this, you guys. Your past doesn't want to go in. Somebody has entered a new cycle. And there's bits and pieces of their past that they're still holding on to as if it's an aspect that created them. But it's just an aspect that shielded them for the environment, the people, the energies, the contracts that they were in. Contracts are broken. You're in a different place, a different state of mind. So it's time to, I'm hearing specifically, all things accordingly. Okay, we do have purpose and completion want to be seen along with creativity. Air. And you know, I was just about to say, it's this energy of expressing yourself fluidly. And that's water. There we go. Expressing yourself. Look at that expression. Wow. With flute. Fluidly. We specifically have here completion. I really feel like your past has wrapped up, but you're still chasing, look at that wealth. You're still chasing abundance from an old viewpoint, an old vantage point, as we have seek, renewal, wealth, and treasure. Medicine bag. What else is one to be seen? Birds with freedom. You guys have your truth that is setting you free. And I'm saying has already set you free. It's almost this energy of the cage being open and you're flying back and forth. I feel this energy. We've talked about this before. I heard specifically newer tribe members. Somebody's feeling their power, knowing their power, but look at that upper world future. The steps of today need to be shaped in the image of your future. It's also this energy of old plan revisit, right? An energy has changed. Now there's ways of, it's starting to feel business conception. Look at that. Tree of life. Yeah, your ways of bringing into fruition has to change. It's this energy of the way that you did things before are no longer applicable. I'm hearing specifically. Wisdom ancestors. Purge. Yep. With West and support. Insects. Many different life forms are assisting you at this time. Your purpose is very strong. You've completed old cycles. It's time to create moving forward into the future, but injecting your creations. strongly. It's something about this expression with this. It's this energy of expressing yourself in the way that you do things. If you're an artist, pour yourself into your work. You know? I'm hearing specifically if you're like a contractor, a repairman. For some of you, if you are helping, I heard specifically save souls, but from themselves, really. Look at that authenticity. You are very strongly meant to assist souls in their uniqueness. Assist souls in being who they are in order to further propel the collective into their purpose. Thus, for assisting, and I'm hearing specifically, assisting the earth, and I heard Gaia, specifically assisting the earth and assisting those who walk among it. This is also that kind of energy that walks into a room and changes the atmosphere, changes the vibration without a word spoken. This is somebody that doesn't necessarily have to be in the public's eye to affect the public. I love that. I love that. It's you. It's you. It's a part of your design. It's part of your purpose. I feel like I'm seeing shapeshifter, or I feel like I was. Authenticity wanting to be seen again. Medicine mass. With this medicine mass and authenticity, I feel like this energy of remaining authentic. But with medicine mask, it's this energy of when you're out in the world fulfilling purpose, when you're out in the world healing people, you have to put your protective grids up. You have to put your medicine mask on. You have to protect your true identity from vampires, from negative beings. It's this energy of, that reminded me of something I used to tell you guys in the beginning. Once you reach a certain vibration, you are fully out of this detectable range of these motherfuckers. But the truth is that now you're in the midst of, wow, there's a spiritual battle going on for some of you. There's a spiritual battle happening here. I'm seeing an eye. There's a spiritual battle happening here that you are only partially aware of. Look at this. There's something about this third eye energy here too. It's this energy of you're only partially aware. Completion. Shaman. With shaman, it's this energy of you're partly aware of your power. You're partly aware of your strength. You're partly aware of the beat of your own drum. You're partially aware with the way that reality is speaking to you, with the way that your emotions and your wisdom. It's this energy of when new levels of self are unlocked, you have to master these new levels. You are in a period of, you guys, it's a reminder, growth is continual. Even after the body drops, we still grow. You know, everything in divine order, everything in divine purpose. I just felt something touch my arm when I said that. There's a bigger vision here that's absolutely accepted by you. But it's an energy of, for some of you, where do I start? For others of you, it's how do I continue on? And for those of you, I'm hearing specifically, for those of you who are asking, where do I start? The divine is telling you, you have already started. You have already started. There was no starting point to find. You started when you started investing in yourself. The finish never gets here because you're constantly growing. We look forward to our many victories. It's that Six of Wands energy reminding you of not resting upon your laurels. Do not rest upon the success you have already accomplished. Big or small, there's never a top on your bottle. Okay, that energy took me straight in. There's never a top on your bottle. You can explode, you can explore, you can... It's this energy of all things I heard considered, all things assured, all things in love. When love is your backing, it's the strongest vibration and energy of all. Therefore, there is no failing in love. Only changes in things that were unforeseeable. And it's interesting they put it that way, because it's like, if there's changes in our plan, it does not affect you consciously. How can something that is out of your hands, something that you don't know about, if it changes, how can that affect you? And I heard specifically, i.e. the future. No matter what you find out about the future, we live in a world of endless possibilities. We live in a world where we're constantly aligning and redirecting and reshifting. It's about the dominancy, right? We go through these many thoughts, emotions, vibrations on a daily basis, right? On a minute basis. For some of you, we go through these many vibrations, thoughts, energies, emotions. So the divine is going to retrieve your dominant thought. The universe is going to retrieve your dominant action, right? Things like this. So it's not about being in full control in every moment, but it's about controlling yourself. Keep touching my arm. It's about learning to control and temper yourself moving forward. It's about taking the proper action. My arm. It's my right arm, masculine energy. Speaking directly to what we're talking about, yeah. As I get a tingle down my back. Right energy, dominancy, emperor energy I feel. Tingle down my back is the release of the past energy. If you're having any pain in your back, you're holding on too strongly to past. If you're having pain or disruptions in your left, this is specifically what they're telling me. If you're having dis-ease on the left side of the body, it's in regards to stress, anxiety, worry, misalignment to your creation, to your vibration. If you're having discomfort or anything on the right side, then it's due to your adaptability. It's due to your transformation. It's due to your adjustment in this physical plane. We talked about tweaking ideas. Going back to the drawing board, not to scratch the whole process, but to simply make adjustments according to where you are now, where your business is now, where your relationship is now, where your partnerships are now, where your spirituality is now, where your evolution is now. You see what I'm saying? Evaluating the right shit. That's what I feel. Expression again, this time with water. Oh, they just reminded me of that drowning energy. And some of you guys, you should not be drowning in your emotions. If the divine has you fully submerged in your emotions, then it's either, I'm hearing specifically two reasons. Either to remind you that you can adapt, again, right? Swim, breathe, maneuver in water, in emotion, in spirit, in your creation, in your manifestations. You can absolutely sit in that vibration, in that energy. For a lot of you, you need to understand that you can sit in the energy of your husband. This is something they brought to my meditation. I do believe it was yesterday. Too many of us are trying to attract our perfect suitor or lifestyle or whatever by our own perspective, our own conception. We did have conception. The divine is saying, for some of you, when it comes to relationships specifically, you don't want to try to create your partner. You don't want to write it down. All that shit they tell you about law of attraction, manifestation, write out what you want, what you don't want. Why the fuck would you make a list of your husband or wife as what you want instead of what you need? And sometimes you don't know what the fuck you need. This is for example, I'm going to bring it to me, okay? I don't write out what I want in a partner. I don't think I've ever have. I don't write out the qualities, the aspects, the career, the nothing. I simply ask the divine to send me my husband in proper time and in proper healing. Excuse me, guys. Still getting over that cold, right? In proper order, proper healing, And I'm saying that with the intentions backing me in terms of everything loosely, self and other person and life, right? I'm not saying to send me my perfect ideal man, because then I'm going to be liable to get the shit I don't want. Because I only focused on what I wanted rather than what the fuck I need. And what I need for my future self, again, unforeseeable. I don't fully know who the fuck I'm going to be in a year, 2 years, 3 hours from now. You see what I'm saying? In 3 hours, I can go through a big transformation and get a fucking download that changes my perspective. Changes my perspective, thus for changing my direction. Changing my future. You see what I'm saying? So when we're trying to manifest these connections specifically, we want to send the petition to send me what's right for me. Send me my perfect person. And what we have to also take into consideration is the fact that in sending you your partner, your husband, your wife, your life partner, right? Your divine connection. That does not mean you're not going to be faced with other connections first. Because again, what you want may be different than what you need. Sometimes you need to experience different shit that your future husband or wife cannot teach you. It's that energy of, for example, the difference between people who didn't and did go to college. This is an example, right? Because this is the example they're giving me. You have people who went to college and experienced this crazy fucking life, right? Sex, partying, drugs, traveling, all kind of shit, right? So they know what they want. They know where they want to move to. They know what they want sexually. They know what they want and don't want emotionally, right? These are typically the kind of people that's going to get married young or sooner than your ass. If you haven't been the kind of person who've experienced that life. If you've been the kind of person, for example, me. I was always the kind of person that was withdrawn emotionally, sexually, spiritually, shit like that. Things that were personal to self were the things I'm not gonna fucking show you. No, I'm not, because that's personal to self. And you're not coming around here tweaking shit. That's my true identity, especially considering in the past I wasn't looking long term. You know what I mean? I wasn't finna just smash anybody no way, so I wasn't looking for long term. You were my friend. If we go further than that, we'll see, but I'm not looking for a relationship. That was based on my own scarring, right? My own fear of allowing myself to enter into a partnership. At a friendship, I still got control over a lot of shit. But in a relationship, I don't. You see what I'm saying? So when it comes to people who haven't experienced certain things emotionally, in regards to relationships, in regards to sexuality, in regards to different things like that, you must first experience these things before you get your husband. So you kicking relationships and talking all this shit. I'm tired of having the wrong person, this, and that, when the divine is saying, okay, but you asked for your husband or wife, right? If you ask for your husband and wife, this is a lesson you need to learn before meeting this person, because this is a lesson that this person has as a requirement for their spouse. Meaning, say for example, if you're emotionally immature and you don't even fucking know it, right? You jump in relationships or connections and think that this has to be my husband because I love him. That's emotionally immature. If you're a divine being, then you're operating out of love anyway. So it's that fine line between loving you and being in love with you, right? You gotta know the fucking difference. Not only that, but what I'm saying is, maybe your future partner needs you to be the kind of person who has been through being cheated on, right? So that you know how it feels. So that you won't do it to another. So that maybe, check this one, Maybe you have been cheated on or hurt or ghosted or whatever, because you may be the only person who can relate to your future partner in that way. We think about compatibility when we think about relationships, right? So if your partner is most compatible with you, right, then that means you would be the perfect person to mirror that pain in a way that's most beneficial for each other, right? Now, how the fuck can you help each other if you have never experienced that pain? You see what I'm saying? Everything in divine order. You can't be mad when somebody walk out your life. You can't be mad when you gotta walk out somebody's life. Because that was a lesson that has shaped you into being marriage material for the person that is best for you. You hung up on the person that was wrong for you when the person that's right for you is spiritually telling you, baby, we needed you to do that. We needed you to experience that. Baby, don't be mad. Fuck them. I'm here in your future. Soon as you get out of your sorrows of yesterday, that you're still holding today. Remember, if you broke up, nigga, that's the sorrow of yesterday. Today we still broke up, but we didn't break up today. So now my thoughts is not focused. You got to remember, they're taking me into this, guys. This is important for some of y'all because this endings, remember, ending cycles. We said this. Bring me back to the thought y'all was about to say. You also have to remember that certain soulmate connections are meant to come and go. Be thankful. One of the things that I learned in any situation, coming or going, is take your ass to the divine. Verify that shit. If it feel right, then your heart and your emotions is not lying to you. When the divine is telling you intuitively, this is the point I was going to make. When the divine is telling you, or the cards are telling you, yes, this is your perfect person, this perfect person you're meant to be with. Sometimes that's what the fuck you need to hear to continue on to actually reach your lesson. Right? Sometimes you can smell bullshit a mile away. And that's your intuition. Your intuition works. It's just that sometimes the divine have to fuck with you because your intuition work. You see what I'm saying? Your intuition could tell you, fuck this or rock with this, right? And your heart could be telling you, or your mind could be telling you, or your signs and synchronicities could be telling you, no. That confliction is the divine telling you it's temporary. It's temporary. You know what I mean? We're going to make you feel like it feel all right so you continue on. For some of you need to understand, sometimes people is the perfect person for you. And they meant to be the perfect person for you because they was the perfect person for you in the last lifetime. Now it's time to end that contract. Oh, I just heard twins. A lot of y'all is still chasing an old contract because you done heard about twin flames. Wrong answer. Are we going in on them or not today? Purpose, future, expression. Listen. Sometimes the divine will let you think that the person is perfect because they're perfect for the moment. They're perfect for the lesson. And sometimes it's just free will. Sometimes, hell yeah, it's written in the fate that y'all supposed to be together, y'all supposed to get married. But this person is not where they need to be to have you. And you will not be punished because of their fuck up. Therefore, something that was predestined, y'all know fate changes. Stop acting like fate stay the same. This is why your purpose is to fulfill your many missions in life. You don't have no end all be all purpose. This is my beliefs. Because it's ever fucking changing. Fate is something that's ever changing. Purpose is the same. Purpose don't change because it's the overall. But your many missions change. You could have been meant to be with somebody forever, but they fucked it up. Now you're not going to be punished and be meant to be alone forever because they fucked up. No. Fate has changed. The cards told you forget together forever, but now they gonna tell you something different because they fucked up. Free will done stepped in and said, well, you don't deserve this, my baby. You see what I'm saying? So now your fate lies in the hands of yourself always, right? Now your fate lies in the hands of another person in regards to love. Now this contract has been stamped out. Void. It's done. You gotta accept shit like that. Yes, it felt like forever. Either because it was supposed to feel that way for you to continue on, or because it was meant to be forever, but they fucked up. You just gotta accept it. And a lot of y'all really, they're driving it home. A lot of y'all twin flame people need to understand this. First off, let's put it like this. No matter what the connection is, on any level, it will never outweigh the connection you should have with yourself. And more importantly, the divine within yourself. If you fail yourself, you essentially hung up on the divine. If you choosing somebody over yourself, you're giving up your ability to tap into your own divinity because you're not operating in your authenticity. It's this energy of grace. Your grace, your mercy, your favor, that has been given to your true self. So if you're going to operate out of a false version of self, an old paradigm, a karmic pattern, what do you call that? I'm hearing psychological loops, which is like, they're not bringing me what I'm needing, what I'm wanting to say. I'm hearing programming. That's not what I want to say. It's like a pattern, right? Breaking free, guys. You just have to break free. I don't know. That was important. That part was important. Feels like I'm leaving that energy. Purge. Let some shit go. Creativity. Foundations. Expression with flute again. Completion. Awaken. Drum. Moving to the beat of your own drum, guys. I feel like maybe I really feel like that was its own separate message. I did earlier in the meditation get this energy of doing 2 separate readings because of, I won't say because of missing that day, but maybe I missed that day for a reason. Because everything happened for a reason. I love y'all. Let's see what we're doing next. What's this second spread about? Oh, they throwing stuff. That's it. 7 of Cups. It's a lot of energy coming from these cards here. I just want to make sure I'm putting them in the right spot. Oh, I didn't mean to flip that. Alright, Divine, what's the, ooh. Ooh. That Knight of Swords has got a hell of an energy behind it. I heard specifically packs a punch. I'm not even going to hold y'all up. This is some love shit. Okay, I mean, I guess it ties into... Oh, they're bringing me back to my notes. Okay. The notes I wrote down before this little, in the pre-shuffle, I have some key words, some key synchronicities here as well. Some angel numbers. So we have power, time, illusion or illusions, patience, peace, comfort, moving, vehicle, car, caution, safe, love, kind, lottery, and winners. Do unto others as you wish to be done unto you. And last but not least, your life is what you make it. We have angel numbers 333. Oh, I almost said 33, so okay, that one as well. 434, 222. Number 10, number 1010. 11, 12, 13. 9, 6, 3. 200, 19, 7, 777, 999, and 888. I just heard 88 as well. Also 2020. Ooh, I heard change right after 2020. Okay. Well, 7 of Cups, 4 of Cups behind that. We talked about this 4 of Cups being a haunting ass energy. Jeesh. And it's just the expect the unexpected. I really feel like there's so much coming into fruition. You might just be startled. 4 of Wands, Ace of Wands, and Queen of Pentacles. You're going to be startled. You're going to be shocked. While at the same time, you're going to be like, well, fuck yeah, I knew this was coming. This feels separate. This feels like love, but separate in terms of right hand, left hand. Still all a part of the same shit, right? Love and abundance go hand in hand. Alright, let's get it all the way to the crack and popping in this, okay? Because I'm intrigued. I'm hella intrigued. And a lot of y'all are intrigued in regards to future love. Oh, I just heard specifically for a lot of you, this is new. Even though we have the 6 of Cups here. This is a new connection with an old feeling. I guess I gotta say it. I hate doing this shit. You know, the vice versa thing. The whole vice versa thing is a much smaller percentage of you. A very, very small percentage of you is going to have a returning person with a new vibe. But for the majority of you, I really feel like this is somebody new. And I didn't expect to feel that way because when it first hit the table, it didn't feel new. But it's an old soul, old connection kind of vibe. It's this energy of, and I'm gonna cater this reading more to the greater energy, which will be those of you with a new love coming in. For those of you with an old love that's coming back new, replenished, changed, the simple message for you is to simply hear their truth out. Hear it with an open heart, open ears. Evaluate the present, the past, and the potential future. But shape your actions and the ways you go about in this connection in the present. Keep up with what this person is saying. Keep up with this person's demeanor, their actions, their thoughts, the things they watch, the things they hear, the music they listen to. I feel this energy of a large part of their external self, the self they show, the self that they're comfortable in, is going to give you a lot of answers in regards to your next decision. And I feel like whether or not you're going to put time, effort, energy, and resources into this solely lies in your intuitive nudges. And hell yeah, Queen of Cups. You're going to let the divine guide you, but your most important thing is very specific. The best way to tell here what's up is this 8 of Pentacles. What are you seeing? It's the energy of the difference between trust and faith. Before you have faith in this person, or they could be the shit, right? You have faith in this connection that it could be some good ass shit. But you didn't trust. Because trust is about what's evident. What have they showed you? Who are they? Before, you weren't really looking at their external self. You wasn't looking at the trust. You were looking at the faith. You were looking at the potential. The divine is saying, look at the trust. What is evident? What is this person showing you? Make your decision based on that. And do not be conflicted in your vibe. Do not be conflicted in your future alignment. If you're pouring your time, your effort, your energy, your resources into your business, then keep doing that shit. If this person is serious about you, they're gonna fucking shape up and conform to whatever you got popping, because they understand that they were the ones that fucked up. You don't come over here and start changing the rule book when you didn't write the fucking game. You know what I'm saying? It's this energy of, what I've done for myself, you have nothing to do with. What you done for me in the connection has nothing to do with you. Wow. It's this energy of everything divinely orchestrated, everything divinely guided. Thus, for what we did was already, it feels like you feel like it's scripted. All things happen for a reason. This is the way it was supposed to happen. They're bringing me to this Ace of Cups, Seven of Cups illusion. Illusion much. It's interesting because Ace of Cups, Six of Cups, Queen of Cups, that's Eight of Cups. Your mind is still operating, your emotions would still be operating in a past mentality fully, if that was the case. You're going to have to be detached, self-removed, evaluate this as if you are a unbiased party to the situation. Because your emotions flutter for this person. You know what I mean? Your heart throbs, your nana throbs, your stands. I mean, the love and passion and intimacy can be a blinder here. It can be a blinder. You're going to have to go above your physical self. You're going to have to operate on your spiritual self as you evaluate their physical self, because their physical self should be a reflection of their spiritual self. Well, damn, I like that. Okay? Their physical self should be a reflection of their spiritual self. So you're going to see the truth as long as you're operating in your spiritual self, your true, authentic self. You're a spiritually guided person. And you can't let this person put you in the world. You can't let this person put you in lust. You can't let this person put you in the past. Knight of Swords, they're going to be straight up, no doubt. I do feel a level of authenticity here, especially with this Ace of Cups. And I do feel a strong energy of your vibration can help control the way this goes down. Which means if you're vibrationally torn, that's misalignment in regards to this connection. Being in love takes the two of you being in each other's heart, in each other's vibe, in each other's spiritual space, right? Which means you can't let the vibe go to shit, or you're going to just let the relationship go to shit. Alright. Let's get one card of advice. One card of advice here. Advice for my return in love, people. That's a lot. Y'all be like, sometimes petty with it. Knight of Swords. Younger energy here, definitely. In regards to somebody you already know. Oh yeah, put yourself first. Put yourself first here. Six of Cups again. You have an ace in the same position. Put yourself first here. Four of Cups. Four of Cups. That's 10 cups together. Oh shit, 15 if you count the 5. Oh, it's Pentacles. Alright, let's get into this energy. Fuck what the cards say. What did the energy say in regards to the advice? Immediately, Queen of Wands, Ace of Swords. Put yourself first. 5 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Page of Pentacles, and 6 of Pentacles together, yeah. When it comes to your advice, you're going to have to remember, keep yourself first. Ace of Swords, keep your logical mind on point. Not your egoic mind. We have eagles in the background. Not your egoic mind, your ego. You've gotta be wise. You've gotta be valued. Know your self-worth here. You've gotta be willing to take the risk. You've gotta be willing to be the main person. And I'm not saying that in regards to a third party, but like I'm saying that in regards to, well, I guess shit, yeah, in third party, because it's not in regards to cheating, you know, it's in regards to mother, father, friends, brothers, family, right? People that just play a role. Period. You may have to let this person know. Yay. I mean, I meant to say yo. A and yay. I mean, fuck it. Yay. Okay. Oh, maybe some of y'all gonna be like, yay. Happy to the motherfucker when this return of there used to be a player. 5 of Cups, yeah, you said fuck the player ways. Okay, with this being advice, y'all know I can read cards no matter what position they in. What I'm telling you, with this 5 of Pentacles, for one, people may not be in agreement. But 5 of Pentacles, y'all two can do this shit together by yourself if y'all need to, as a starting point. But, ooh, I almost said Divine Feminine. Your advice here is definitely to 6 of Pentacles, not 5 of Pentacles. When you're evaluating, should you allow this to come out of the cold, you have to also inject that with newness, right? 5 of Pentacles to me is a past energy. 5 of Pentacles to me is some shit that's already taken place or is taking place, and with every changing minute, it's the past. So it's just past shit. It's ever changing. You have the opportunity, especially with the Page of Pentacles right next to the 5 of Pentacles. You have the opportunity to change direction. You have the opportunity to change your world. Pentacles is a physical space. It also is speaking of health, especially mental health. Ace of Swords. We did say something about that. Your advice is to change your mental health, your mental pattern. Boom. There it pretty much is. Change your mental pattern. You've got an emotional lack mentality. Interestingly enough, this is going to sound crazy. Your emotional lack does not lie in your emotions. It lies in your mind. So essentially, your mind is affecting your emotions. We do know that the mind is the physical space, just like the Pentacles. So they already speak the same language. That's why your mind and your words have more power in your physical reality. They're of the same realm, right? And how I read, Pentacles and Swords are the physical space. It's a physical realm energy. Wand and Cup are a spiritual realm energy, a spiritual space. They're telling you that endless possibilities come when you take risk. We did say take the chance, gamble. Possibility comes when you take risk. Okay? 6 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, 4 of Wands. When you take a chance and take the risk with this person again, change is coming. Six of Pentacles, I do feel like you and this person have the potential to have something long-standing. Wheel of Fortune, a complete shift. Wheel of Fortune right under the 5 of Cups. Your advice is to fucking take a chance. With unwavering knowing. Mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically. Unwavering knowing that this shift is taking place in the spiritual space. Therefore, it has no choice but to take place in your physical space. 10 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, 4 of Cups. But the divine ain't telling no secrets. They're not telling you no secrets. What comes after this Wheel of Fortune is contingent upon your faith. What outcome do you get? What are you programming your mind with? Is it going to be the 5 of Pentacles as it stands alone, or the 5 of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, bringing you to the 6 of Pentacles, a physical balance, an emotional balance, because we know emotions affect the health. Pentacles relate to health. You go from the Five of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles if you seize the opportunity in your physical world, if you improve your health, if you improve your self-talk. This is what I'm feeling, y'all. All right. All right. That's your advice for people who rocking with somebody from the past. You'll know if it's for you because it'll resonate. If it don't resonate, it ain't for you. If it do resonate and you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, then this is future events. Or this is potential. Sometimes you see a reading that you don't know what the fuck they talking about, but it resonates because you just don't know what the fuck they talking about yet. Secrets. It resonates with the soul because the soul already know. The soul will always know more than you. You know? 45 on the clock. We have 45. Oh, shit. The soul will always know more than the mind. The mind is the physical space. The soul is the spiritual. So let's get the advice for people who this is new love. We have the Queen of Swords. No. Unwavering thoughts, right? Back to that same energy of the thoughts are in the physical space. So pay extra attention because they're going to affect your reality faster. Your words and your thoughts are going to affect your reality faster. You have a very truthful person coming in that has been through a lot of shit too. Faith, look at that. They've been through a lot of shit too, but they got faith. And they're going to have faith in this connection. King of Swords with the Lovers as I say that. Devil want to be seen. You got to have faith, yo. Nine of Cups topping that. Hell yeah. Is this first or last? Last. Okay. For those of you who this is a new connection, I feel like this person is very truthful, very honest. They don't have no filter. They gonna just say the shit. Okay. Out the way. Let's get that out the way. They gonna just say what they think. Period. But it's from a good place. Ace of Cups. It's still from the heart. It's just delivered without tact. This is the kind of person that grew up with people who ain't had no filter either. So it's their authentic self. Sometimes they just say shit. Or feel shit. I'm also feeling this energy of mixed emotions where they may have these... A part of your connection may help stabilize both of you emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and physically. Looking at this, we have the Nine of Cups, the Ace of Cups, that's Ten of Cups together. Together, you're going to bring each other to a completed... nines are completion. Nine of Pentacles. Nines are completion. 10 is the wrapping up. Just like the Wheel of Fortune. It's the wrapping up and clearing the fuck out. The final one. Final wave of that energy. Together, you complete each other. Ooh, I love it. And it would be cups, so it's in the heart. It's in spirit. This is a person you're going to feel very nostalgic with. This is a person that, again, that energy of I felt this before, but I haven't had this before. It's very spiritual. It's very on a heart level. It's very on a soul level. This is that, ooh, stuttering like I'm radio. Stop playing. Don't say them things. The way this feels is going to feel familiar. This is a familiar love. Absolutely worth investing in. Absolutely somebody who's going to overly invest in you. This is not the Six of Pentacles. It's the Eight. They pouring into you physically. And you pouring into them physically. Because it's a spiritual relationship. Again, Pentacles also relate to health. It's an improvement in the way you feel. It's like the card I created. Turn up my vibe so I know it's real. That's what they doing here. Hell yeah. Your advice here is to, Queen of Swords, keep your own wit about you. Keep your own self about you is what I really feel. Stay true to your own thoughts, your own emotions. When y'all get to, Queen and King of Swords. Oh, shit, I didn't even notice that. No wonder they telling you be true to who you are, the way you think, because this person matches the way you naturally think, the way you naturally operate in this world. And with faith in between that, the Hierophant, listen, this is a connection you're not going to experience the same no other way. It leads you right into the Lovers. Y'all are the shit, and ain't nobody going to be able to tell y'all nothing. Four of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Page of Wands. Listen, Be confident, be strong. Hold on to this one. If this resonate with you, baby, your vibe is right. Everything is lined up for y'all to have this and to keep this for however long it's supposed to be. Four of Wands, Ace of Wands, Seven of Cups, Four of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. I love y'all. Y'all please have a great one. I'm going to probably timestamp. I love y'all. Have a great one.